I've never seen anything like this. Trees just falling everywhere. You can just hear it. It's just crack, crack, crack.
Yeah, talk about a winter weather minefield in your own backyard, right? You may know the person who took this video. It was filmed by singer-songwriter Jessie James Decker. She, like hundreds of thousands of people living in and around Nashville, she was home during this past crippling ice storm. Trees, power lines weighed down, snapping due to the incredible amount of freezing rain that fell.
Yeah, and joining us here in studio with more on that chilling experience, we have Jessie James Decker. Jessie, thanks for hanging out with us. We're lucky to have you in here. I mean, so you posted this video and you said you've been in Nashville since 2007, so about 20 years.
Yes.
Seen nothing like this before.
I have never seen anything like this before. Listen, I grew up all over. I'm a military kid. I've lived in 14 different places. I have never seen it. We lived in Denver, Colorado. I've been through snow, but I have never seen anything like this. I mean, we woke up around 4 in the morning after the snow, and it sounded like a war zone. You were hearing this pound, pound, crack, crack, all these. I never heard anything like it. My husband jumps up and he's outside and he's like, there are trees, they're snapping. And I barely got footage of it. And you did see what I put together just to give people some awareness of what was going on at home. But everywhere you were looking, you were just hearing, and you hear trees slamming on people's cars. I mean, it's been unbelievable.
A lot of times when you deal with these ice storms, they have lingering effects. We talk a lot about tree damage that happens with hurricanes, with tornadoes, clearly. Ice storms are sinister because everything's fine until that rain starts falling, and then the tree branches start snapping. And I think, like you and many others, that backyard's going to look different now. I mean, some very old trees. Living and experiencing an ice storm, though, do you remember during the event, did you step outside? It was just like rain, right?
We had a beautiful snowfall. The kids, everyone's outside sledding, having a great time. And then we went to sleep, obviously, that night, and the rain began. And we woke up, and it was just a completely different view. Trees were down. Our yard doesn't look the same, of course. I mean, there's trees on the road. Eric's been out there with other great local Samaritans trying to remove with his chainsaw. He's very excited to have his chainsaw. He's been using it a lot. But helping people remove trees, getting elder people to their families. I mean, it's the beauty of it has been great to see our community come together, you know, and help each other out in the best way that we can. But I definitely, we don't have power, you know, and we're not going to probably have power, I'm hearing, for quite some time. We're in a very wooded area. But I think it's going to be a process.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about at one point, I think, across Tennessee. There's very different utility power companies, but about 300,000 folks, customers without power. Now we're down to 100,000, but you consider how cold it's been. So obviously you can't stay in your home unless you have a generator. But coupled with this lingering cold, that adds another layer to it.
That's what's been so hard about this is, you know, we do have a generator, and I'm glad we do, and it keeps our living room and our kitchen warm. But when we go to sleep at night, it's been very cold, and that's been, as a mother, my biggest fear. And we finally transferred our kids over to my mom's house, who lives a couple towns away, and thank goodness that she has power. But it's I've just never seen anything like this.
And the other thing is travel, too. Unfortunately, you were able to get out of Nashville. I know that there's been such a backlog. You were mentioning how it's been a disaster in that respect.
A lot of people that have been able to leave. That was the first time I've actually left my home was yesterday. And I just kept saying, but because I had some work here to do in town, so I was luckily in the building. But I kept saying, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get out, guys. Not just I understand the highways have been cleared, but from my town where I live, there's so many trees, which is what's beautiful about living in Tennessee is all the beautiful trees. But I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get out, and luckily somehow I was one of the very few that didn't get canceled. So here I am, and hopefully I get home safe in a few hours.
I think, and ice storms are wild, and they do leave those scars even for the years to come on the landscape. But we know, and those are the stories, the volunteer state, right? Everybody's coming together and helping when they can, because it's too dangerous not to help each other.
It's been beautiful to see everyone coming together. So thank you to everybody. That's, I mean, that's what's so great about Tennessee and Nashville.
Well, thank you for being here. It's rare that we get somebody so popular as yourself.
Yeah, lucky to have you in.
Well, I was in the building. I was like, I'll come up a couple floors and hang out with y'all.
Well, next time you can come sing too.
Okay.
So, right? We can have some fun in here. But yeah, thank you for sharing this story.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Good luck,
I appreciate
and to your family. Singer-songwriter Jessie James Decker joining us here in studio.